Hello and welcome to Kami Games Recommends, the series where I recommend games which I have really enjoyed personally and I believe are worth checking out. In this video, I recommend Slime Sun, an incredible fast-paced Twitch platformer developed by Fabraz and released on Steam in April 2017. So just to go through some of the admin stuff about this game, I received a key from the developer well in advance of its release date, which does certainly signal developer confidence, and indeed, Slime Sun has proven to be a fantastic product and one which I highly recommend. Over the years, many games have tried to capture the feel of one of the greatest Twitch platformers of all time, that was Super Meat Boy, which was actually released in December 2010, which is quite a while ago. While some of these games are good, they never got the same level of gaming cultural influence as Meat Boy, but I believe that Fabraz with Slime Sun does have something uniquely magical and really awesome. The story here involves a Slime Sun who was minding his own business when he got swallowed by a giant worm. However, being gobbled whole, Slime Sun does survive and tries to move through the myriad of levels contained within the worm's digestive system, which is where our story begins. I really love the core platforming here, as the controls feel good and most importantly, are simple enough to understand but do require a certain level of mastery as you progress through the game. Other than movement, jumping and wall jumping, Slime Sun can dash using the right trigger or morph using the left, and thus far, these are the only two additional mechanics that I encountered. Dash is self-explanatory, allowing you to move quickly or to break through blocks, and you can even dash upwards for a little added height to your jump. Morph, on the other hand, is a little more interesting. You will notice a striking art style and colour scheme used in this game, where pretty clearly, red means bad and green means okay. While touching red enemies and surfaces will kill you, the green surfaces are the ones which are more interesting. Firstly, if you morph using the left trigger, you can pass through the green barriers. However, if you do not morph, these will then act as platforms and walls. There are green projectiles that will not kill you but will push you away with great force, and even green coloured enemies which function identically. Levels here are broken into smaller sub-stages, with the design in each gradually teaching you the mechanics while being challenging in their own right. There are collectible apples in each level, and even secret areas, tokens to collect, and NPCs to recruit. If you complete a level within a certain par time, you will also be awarded with a trophy. Speaking of apples, tokens and NPCs, you can spend the former and recruit the latter to return to Slump Town, a fully formed Japanese-inspired town that is located in the giant worm. I really love this idea of a community living in such an area and thought that the inclusion of this was pretty neat. Here, you can spend apples on various unlocks, such as new characters which control differently, changes to the colour scheme, and even various cosmetic items for both Slime Sun and his friend Birdie. It is kind of cute to have such options in a game, adding to its charm. You can even unlock various competitive multiplayer arcade games in the arcade, adding a ton of detail and content. Furthermore, the characters in town are well written and gave me a sense that somehow, some way, a thriving, bustling town has formed within the giant worm. NPCs that you encounter in the levels can also be found in town once recruited, and these serve as additional Easter eggs, adding some dialogue to the world, which is not essential but nice to have. These are also characters from other games, such as Fugato from Fugato and Friends, and I simply love how these references are put in-game. Finally, with 100 normal levels and 100 New Game Plus levels, combining for a total of 800 rooms, there is certainly plenty of content for the avid gamer. The music and art style is fantastic, and the gameplay is second to none. Slime Sun is truly one of the best platformers that I have ever played, and I wholeheartedly recommend it. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.